Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to Tommy in Indiana. I'm your host, Tommy Cunningham. In today's video, what I would like to give you guys is a little bit more tips and tricks if you guys are ever planning to go to a brand new location and you don't know it if you guys cannot find the right radio station, the right radio tips, the right kind of radio stuff all around. So I hope you guys are ready for this video because I am all juiced up for this video today. Let's get started. So the first thing is to make sure, this is the biggest thing. If you guys if you guys don't even like commercials, SiriusXM would be your choice, but that's a paid premium. What you guys could also do is listen to your local AM FM radio station on your phone from turning in to TuneIn to another to I use TuneIn myself a lot. I also use iHeartRadio. So iHeartRadio is a wonderful choice for radio stations and radio stuff for itself. And another great website, and I'm going to put this website down in the description down below, and this website's called Radio Locator. And the bestest overall thing about Radio Locator is Radio Locator can pick up your nearest location. All right, so like for instance, I already know a couple of the country stations here. Got so I got 94.3 The Wolf, 97.5 WAMZ. I got also a couple of other stations. I got WOCC, which is out of Corden, Indiana. So another thing I got is a Sellersburg. So if you guys are wanting to look up this, all you guys got to do is go on www.radiolocator.com. And then after that, what you guys would put is your local place. Like, for instance, Santa Claus, Indiana. So if you guys want to figure out what the radio station is in Santa Claus, well, you guys got Harnsburg Country, you guys got Owensboro, you guys got Princeton, Fernand, Henderson, and Huntingsburg. All those country radio stations you guys can listen to at your fingertips if you guys are in range, which is really kind of interesting. Now, another thing too to think about also is whenever you guys are pulling up your local radio station, you guys are immediately telling yourself what kind of radio station do you guys want to listen to for yourself. If for instance I was down there in Nashville, down there in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, I myself would listen to WIVK because I myself listen to WIBK a lot while I'm down there. Another choice I could listen to is like I could listen to WNCC if I wanted to. Well, lucky enough, I'm going to be like not that very far from Franklin whenever I go there in like 2 months. And from like checking out that place in Franklin, like for instance, I got WSEC, which is kind of not coming in that good, but just saying that's another good station. I got Old Fort, which would come in really great. I got another Gatlinburg station. Now, this show right here, 911, the entire series, this show is so very good, the 911 series is. Now, another thing too to think about whenever you guys are like going around and picking out your right radio station stuff, your right radio efforts and stuff. Another thing to think about is whenever you guys are playing up to the right radio station, you guys need to know like what is there to listen to, like what is there to be monitored of, or like what are the surroundings of the areas that we need to know. So so the main areas to think about is like number one is your local radio station, or if you guys are like SiriusXM, like what radio stations could you guys take turns with? Kind of like right now, I like country and also like hip hop, which is really great too. So, excuse me, guys. So, another thing too to think about whenever you guys are like pulling up about the right radio station, you guys are thinking about like what kind of radio station would you guys listen to in that single moment. So, kind of like some people like rock, some people like classic country, some people like old country, some people like mainly old rock and roll, new rock and roll, hip hop, rap, country. The list can go on and on. But the main thing is, you guys got to take turns with every doubt with the radio stations of choice. So, which is another thing also to think about too, is whenever you guys are like pulling out the radio stations and you guys are thinking about listening to those, another great app too is called Radio App. Radio App is a wonderful decision of like picking out three, actually up to six different places where you guys would like to listen to. For instance, for me right now, I got Tennessee, Ohio, Kentucky, and wherever I live. So all those locations I can listen to in the fingertips of my area, which is really kind of cool. And I'll also put that app down there in the description down below too. Now, if you guys are ever planning to look up your local radio stations and local radio efforts, the biggest overall thing is to think about is listening to the right radio station at the right time. For instance, some people may like listening to Rise Up Country, kind of like me. Rise Up Country comes on every Sunday morning from from one time at another, which is really kind of neat. And in my church, Westside Community, which I go to so much right now, and another thing too to think about also is listening to those radio stations. You guys got so many different choices, which is so very interesting, like so very interesting by a time, like so interesting by all around for you guys to overall and pick out those radio stations, which is really, really kind of the biggest thing overall that you guys yourself that you guys got to check out for yourself. So, another thing, I will type in another area, Townsend, Tennessee. Okay. So, I type in Townsend on here. They show that they got 3 radio stations that are country, which all those are actually 3. Actually, 2 are from Tennessee, and 2 of them are from North Carolina, which is really, really kind of interesting. Now before we get this video done, I'm going to show you guys my room. So this right here is our bathroom. So we got a sink and a shower. This is the mirror where you want to get ready. So this is our room. So we got 2 beds. We got a wonderful TV. And we also got a phone system and a wonderful window. So that's my little review of Houseshoe Southern Indiana and also find out different radio stations. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, ding that notification bell, and you guys, I will see you guys back here tomorrow. Have a great day.